This holiday season, a new tradition emerges at Huron Academy. You probably heard of Elf on the Shelf, or perhaps its Caribbean counterpart, Frog on a Log. We are not doing those traditions this year. Instead, we have the superintendent that wants to read the same holiday classic you've heard a million times, even though he's always asking teachers to shake it up with new books themselves.
Oh, the reindeer are flying across the moon just like E.T. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below.
Yes, folks, I'm talking about 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. He loves this story and wants to make sure everyone knows it.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Re-enrollment's coming up in January, so we've got to...
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Staff having a holiday party? He's there.
That's what I just said.
Was the night before Christmas.
Why, even at the Santa shop.
Was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
There's nowhere that isn't safe.
Was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even the bell.
Students working hard have even heard the tale.
Was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there.
Even during a test.
Was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
And my goodness, on the playground too.
Was the night before Christmas when all through the house.
And even when staff head home after a long day of work.
Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature. Oh, the reindeer again. Oh, it gets me every time.
We've all heard the tale many, many, many times. And he's always begging to share just one more page.
Saint Nick, he's my friend. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Yes, even Santa has heard the story, and now you should too. So take out your devices, go online, and pull up Stories with Sobczak. Let him share a 199-year-old story with you one more time, and just maybe, he'll leave us alone with it for the next 364 days.
Hey! I'm not done! Hey! Hey!
The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore, a brick story. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." The end.